Oopsie. Hello, Leanne. How are you?
Hi, Ross. I am good, thank you. And you?
Oh, I'd feel better if I could do these things within the minute while we've been in the background. Did the cross-posting thing and it came up with an error.
Oh, probably because I was cross-posting at the same time. I did it.
Well, that's really good communication. I'm going to hide myself and
Oh, you're going to do it the other side.
and I can do the stream like that again because I feel a lot more comfortable with that. Oh, gosh. Gosh.
How's your day been, honey?
It's been a busy day, actually. I had the mind blank now. mind blank. Yes, it's gone blank. I had a sound session that I did and was able to blend in the Healy device thingy with that, which is the first time I've done that, so that was fun.
Beautiful.
I really enjoyed that, and just the general stuff in front of a computer. It was a beautiful day, though, so
the sun's coming out. Yay!
Washing and stuff like that, and housewifey stuff like that, and yes. Hence, have a looky cookie what I actually found in my. Oh, is it not gonna?
It's a green screen.
Oh, bloody hell! Hang on, let me see.
Oh, housewife.
That was a technical error. I had forgotten to turn on the video.
Oh,
yeah. So I found the housewife.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
And I thought, well, just for a bit of a fun night, we'll use this one. I'll be using this one for doing the little readings. But because it's something I haven't used for a long time, I'm going to have to read the instructions because, and I'll just put, you can actually have your video. Hang on, I don't want it solo anymore. So how do we do it so that it's that? Yeah, there, see?
There we go.
With this, they're just the pictures. There's no explanation for them. And it's been so long since I've done tarot. It's ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
So it's highly likely I'm going to have to look up the meanings in the book, or I could make them up as we go along.
Yeah, why not? Use your intuition.
So it's good fun. Yeah, so that's what I was going to use for tonight's. Just because it's good fun to do something different other than the same old, which I love the Lenormand deck. But
well, I've grabbed my Universal Prophecy cards out by Julie Mackenzie. Sorry,
and beautifully signed on the back of them.
What was that? Sorry,
beautifully signed on the back.
Oh yes, when I met her in Queensland.
Oh, wonderful!
Lovely lady, absolutely.
And what I really like about with the Be Live is it does do the mirroring, so that when you've got something that is as far as a word that you're holding up there, it actually shows it the right way around.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed on the Facebook lives or the direct ones when they work that it's reversed. You can't read unless you're good at doing backwards. So, which I can, but you don't really want to all the time.
No, definitely not.
So we've got quite a few who have popped in already. So what do then? I'm not sure what I did then. Anyway, we've got some people showing up. Here we've got Sue. Hi, Sue.
Hello. Hope you're doing well, hun.
I like the tiara look there. Is it? Hello?
Hey.
And Jane.
Hey, Jane.
Jane here with it. That is an avatar, isn't it? Like a cartoon.
Definitely. I love it.
I like looking at the pictures too.
Hey, Jessica.
Jessica, how are you? We've got Tracy. How are you?
Hey, Tracy.
Nice to have you back again for tonight's show because you were watched this morning for my daily one as well.
Hey,
and
Deborah.
Saying hello. Yeah, we'll get to the cards and stuff a bit later. And we've got Natea. I'm just running through some of those who are just saying
Judy.
And Diane's asking a question. That's good to get in really quick.
Hi, Diane.
And Tony.
Hey, Tony. I passed your kisses on.
You did. You certainly did. It's lovely receiving them. Thank you. And we've got Natea asking her question there. So just as a really nice reminder for people who are asking the questions to make them direct questions, not so much the general, because then it's a lot easier to move on to another and another and another, just because the direct really does give a more specific answer to it. Hopefully with the cards that I'm using, and you're certainly well practiced at using those ones that you've been given too.
Yeah. I was just looking at how well they're worn, they're looking.
Well, my liniment deck's certainly well worn. And also the reminder, because you have done the cross posting, where did you do that to, so that we can say, look, anyone who's not getting their answers and hellos done, it could be a cross-posted page. Make sure it's the mytimetv.live page that shows in the top where the description of where you are is. Yeah. So where have you cross-posted?
I did it to my psychic page, your page. I did it to Body, Mind and Spirit page. I did it to Live Hub page. And Women in Business Amplified.
Well done. So if you're on any of those other pages and you sense that we're not taking notice of your comments, make sure you're on mytimetv.live. And I'm pretty sure that on a desktop it certainly is the descriptions above. Might not have the link directly to it somewhere. Just make sure that's where you're looking at, that page. So it can be a bit confusing, can't it, sometimes?
It can.
Yes. I saw that.
I'm trying not to yawn. It's past my bedtime.
Again. It actually should be past my bedtime, purely because I was up at it was 3:30, I think, this morning the alarm went, because I was doing a marketing call, like it's a course, just the last one that Murray Smith was doing in her second session of a Facebook marketing group type thing. Absolute fun. She's a really good presenter, and so I thought, no, this last one I'll make sure I'm actually live for it. And so I was. She had some issues with her getting into, having a Zoom go into Facebook and all sorts. So it's not just me, it's those that do the big stuff too that actually have to back up, don't they?
Yeah, that's it.
And I was almost thinking that I probably wouldn't be able to do using BeLive tonight, because I had some issues this morning myself.
Yeah. I had to laugh yesterday because I had an appointment with the rheumatologist yesterday, and I walked into the women. I keep calling it the Women's and Children's, the Royal Adelaide, where my appointment was, and it seemed like every counter I went up to, and I spoke to one of the receptionists at the computer. All of a sudden, she's going, "Oh, my computer's just frozen. Sorry." It happened 3 times in 3 different areas, and I'm just smiling to myself. I'm thinking, it's me and technology. So it would have been interesting to see how quickly it actually corrected itself after I walked away.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's not a Mercury retrograde, is it? No,
no, I don't think it is. Not that it rings a bell, put it that way.
No, I haven't looked for a while. There's a lot of other things to do sometimes, like housework, which I actually did vacuum this morning, and we've been doing some mowing of the garden. Well,
must be the day for it.
Garden, we mow the grass, but that's been in the last week. Well, certainly not the last couple of days. It's been too wet.
Yeah, that's it. My hubby got out and mowed our grass area today. So
yeah, it's good, isn't it? Good having the rain, but it's also good to get the sunshine back into it and be able to do some of that stuff. Definitely. That was lovely.
The sunshine on my body.
And the sun, yeah. Haven't gone walking back on the beach yet. I really need to.
I should come and have a coffee with you when we go down the beach and put our feet in the sand.
Yeah, it's only up over the hill.
The dolphins, not the Dale. I'm trying to say whale. Oh, goodness. It's going to be a good night.
I hope so, because I'm dog-tired from not having had. I didn't even have a nana nap this arvo.
That would have been nice to
get Dee's actually popping in to say hello and loving the knife with us. Night with us, giggling. Getting the personal loan approved.
I think it feels good to me. Yeah.
I think it's
Good.
having that positive edge, knowing, and most now are actually into their questions, I think. So hi Emma, I'll bring them up as we go with that. And Sue, we've already said hello to, and the cards and the Taya. Oh look, got to put this one up. Hi Mum.
Oh, good evening, Mum. It's not so without my mum popping in.
It's lovely, isn't it? I love it. I really do. Well, I love your mum.
This is where I should turn the wobble board on under the table. She'll go, good laugh.
If you hear a strange sound, people, someone's accidentally switched the switch on.
I put my foot in the wrong spot. If you don't have time to exercise, you exercise while you work.
Well, why not? I mean, that's one of the things with that Healy gadget, the little Healy device. You can use that when you're actually working, because that's on a, it's the Bluetoothy type thing.
Yeah.
So you can do it while you're doing the housework. Not that I've done that, but I could if I wanted. Yeah. So Tracy's just saying, can I have a housewife's card? They look interesting. Yes, you can when we get to Oh, goodness. Tongue twisters. And D, we've already answered that one. So Emma's got the lovely row of hearts. So it's wonderful.
Hey, Emma.
Yeah. So, look, as we move through them, it's wonderful to have everybody here. I love doing our chats on their Friday nights. It's also lovely to see how much love you share out and about too, by letting your friends know that we're actually live too. Especially, if you're on the other pages, don't forget to check in at the My Time so that we can actually see your comments like these were coming up, okay? Like I've been able to bring them up, so that we can actually get to your questions as we move down that column, and as it moves up, and as we move down that column, as it moves up. Does that sound like a start record?
You're doing that, and I'm looking at the lights behind me thinking now, is that the shape of a love heart or two boobs?
No. Two boobs, you said.
It was just the way it's reflecting.
Well, they shouldn't be fitting up that high, I meant to say.
There's one of them coming out the bottom of the bra.
Yes. As we rearrange ourselves, make ourselves nice and tidy before we get caught out. Because
you don't get a to come into a live before you do adjust yourself.
Well, yes. Exactly.
Never a boring moment.
No, but we'll keep on moving on. Yeah, we have had some fun though today, because we did have a meeting earlier too, because we asked, we're going ahead with, when's the date for the next psychic wellness?
Second, is it the 1st or the 2nd of November?
The first Sunday in November, anyway. I think it's the 1st of November. Yeah. So we're just going to have a slightly different format this time too. So it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. And it's going to probably be a surprise for us. By the time we get everything organised, it'll be lovely. So, looking forward to it. And what else? I was just trying to think what else is coming up that I can think of that's November. I know you've got a lot of launching and stuff coming up.
The card's been pre-launched or pre-sale in November. I've got my level 2 level 2 psychic mediumship development class happening. I think there's 2 spots left in that. Not this weekend, the following weekend, and then the drum making workshop the 31st of October. God, I'm going backwards. October, 31st of October.
Well, the times and dates and all that sort of stuff really does get to a point where you sort of wonder, now what day is it, as Adair mentioned in our meeting. Not sure what day it was. I'm trying to think from a meeting yesterday, and I'm thinking, now what weekend is the psychic fair at Wayville? You've confirmed that for me, because we are attending that.
28th, 29th, 27th, 28th.
Yes,
whatever Saturday.
So that's
Sunday is. I can look that up.
I mean, we'll be letting people know a bit more about that as we get closer to that too. So I had
28, 29.
that date with people, and there's just so much. And I suppose because we've had so much of those restrictions that it almost seems like, we've had to hold off and not do anything. And it takes a bit to remember, actually, what have we got planned forward now because of being able to do that sort of planning and being able to get mobile again out and about, in the public arena. So
I'm so looking forward to it.
Really is nice to get to actually think, yes, we can go to the psychic fairs again. In real life, we can do that.
That's it. And even better, we get to sit side by side in person.
Yes. Yeah, and it's always fun. Always is. Yeah, I really enjoy that. So looking forward to it, like you said.
Yeah.
And with that, of course, we can move into starting doing some of these questions. You know what we're here for. Mostly, I mean, I like the chat and banter, but I know that there's many that do like to have their questions asked. Ask their questions and have some answers, which is really good. Now, I'm just going to take the top one that's on that, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do this and just do it like this as a stack as we go. I don't know. No, see that shows up. It takes too much flame and space, doesn't it? It's nicer to go like this, I think. Don't you think? Go snap.
Yeah.
And what the Seven of Pentacles do? The question was, no, it's just for a card, isn't it?
Yeah.
So as I'm looking, I'm trying to get it where it focuses. And it's a beautiful garden. So I reckon there's some work in there for you, but it's going to be the beautiful rewards of what is the efforts of your labour. You're going to be able to enjoy your garden and what you've got as that part of what you do. Have you got a garden, Deb? Or Deborah? Call you Deb.
Yeah.
So what card have you got?
I've got the alignment card, hun. So to me, it's the feeling by enjoying, like Deb, by enjoying what Roz said, enjoying the fruits of your labour. My feeling is that everything is going to start to align. So to me, I feel like it's more about spiritually aligning as well in that way. So focus on what is coming in front of you and breathe through it, and I just get the alignment's going to come, and I get the enjoyment that will come with it. So things that nurture your soul, those things that your heart desires, honey. Okay?
Yeah. It's interesting in the back end of that one, as I'm looking at it, like, I mean, Be Live, the back end of it, as far as how we've got the little buttons we push and all that sort of stuff. Well, when it had, we do not the mute, the solo on and solo off. Well, it had it the opposite way around then. Very weird.
Oh, they're making changes again.
I don't know. Well, it would seem so, yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Interesting.
Here's Diane's first question. Well, actually, I think she probably has only asked one question. Hi, ladies, meeting a man on Sunday. Will anything eventuate?
I get nerves there, honey. I feel very nervous with your energy. So breathe and ground. Just be you.
Yeah.
Be mindfulness.
Yeah, well, I like the Two of Cups. There it is. It's a man and a woman, and you're going to meet a man on Sunday. Will anything eventuate? Well, they're holding hands, and it's looking pretty good there. Two of Cups. It's a couple.
And you look at this. You've got all the sparks and stuff going off.
I like that. There you go. I think, wow, good one.
Oh, that's cute. I love it.
It is. Yeah. And we've got Natalia who's asking, I thought it was upside down. No, it's just the way. Shared the love and how would love a reading from a past loved one, Jacob. It's been a while.
Okay. It's been a while is the reference I get there. Oh, I feel like I get excitement, honey. I just sort of feel like my face wants to light up with a big smile, open eyes type of sort of feeling. So I don't know if that's what he would do when he got quite excited, but I get the reference to very much around you. Lots of love and pride that comes through. I feel like there's excitement. The excitement's building and things are happening around you. So look at what's been put in front of you. Oh, I love the hearts.
Oh, it's really cute. It's a
It is.
Page of Cups. I mean, when you were saying happy, like the excitement and the rest, isn't that kid really excited to actually be watering his plants or the flowers or whatever? Isn't it?
That's it. And I kind of feel like he's a bit cheeky, but I feel like Jacob's used to be cheeky as well.
Very young at heart. That's what I'm feeling too.
Yeah.
That really beautiful energy of wow.
Love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Died way too young.
And we did these, didn't we? Yeah, the feeling is for me too that it will be. We mentioned that one as it rolled through. And Emma here has, hope we're both well. Can I have a card, please? Or are there any messages from Spirit? So, I mean, I'm going to do a card because I'm lazy.
That card jumped out.
Naughty.
That's going in all directions.
And getting it because they're not glossy. They're not. I don't actually needing to get them square.
Well, there we go. Hermit.
So yeah, isn't that interesting? Paired up with the meditate card there.
Yeah, that's it. Now, is she in a bath?
Well, it sort of looks like a spa bath, but she's a giant top half of her, isn't it?
I love the fact there's one for both. So to me, I want to say grounding, very much grounding, aligning yourself in that sense, finding that inner peace, nurture.
Yep, and I feel that it actually is to spend time with yourself, as in the hermit really is about going into that inner self and spending time. It is that nurture. I'm just trying to look down the bottom because it's very hard to. Oh, look, there you go. Yes, it is a bath. There's little taps that you can't quite see, whichever way it is. There's little taps there and a row of soaps. So it really is looking after yourself and taking that time for self. I love the old looking photos that you have. Yes. And Sue, of course, she was asking about how you're feeling because you weren't quite able to do the Wednesday night one. So I would say that's probably
Still feeling a bit tired and exhausted, honey, but getting there.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, thank you, Sue. Yeah. And we've got a card. And I've got the Hanged Man tonight for you. Wow.
Love. Excellent. I'm kind of feeling like this is coming back to you at the moment, honey. So love for self, nurturing you as well, taking care of you and your needs.
Yeah. And Hanged Man, for me, as I'm looking at this, it almost feels like you're needing to actually change that perspective of how you're looking at life. I'm not sure that it's so much about self in this respect, but it's the perspective and how you've been looking at life. It could be that you're needing to have that change upside down and then change it back up again, or whichever way it is. And as I'm looking at that in the closer aspect, there you've got a clothesline with all the flapping, the undies, the undies in line with everything else. It's bringing things out.
I was wondering what you were
going to say. Whatever else it's going to be.
I was like, what's she going to say?
Nothing.
I need sleep.
Oh, no, we did that. Did we do that one? Oh, from Jacob. Yes, we had.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that was a previous one that was already mentioned. Now, we've got this one here where Judy's saying her mum had passed 20 years ago in November. It was a shock. I'm still wondering if if you can tell me if she's happy. Oh.
I do feel she is, honey. I get a beautiful smile reading your message, and I get the reference to it. Still feels like yesterday to you with her passing in that sense, okay? So I feel like you're still holding on to some grief in that way as well, honey. So I get the reference to take the time to acknowledge mum and the connection you have with her. I do feel that she is very much around you a lot of the time. So to me, there's things like memories will pop up without even trying to think of her, or something might move, or things with photos and different things happen. That is her soul with you at that very time. Very loving, gentle soul I get with that.
And this was the card next in line for you there, Judy. I'm just not that your mum was a fool. I'm just feeling the Fool is the first of the cards, isn't it? Yes, in the tarot. I think it's equivalent to the 0. Yeah,
So
it's right down the bottom. You can see. Oh, it's not going to focus now, is it? That is a 0. There, it's a 0.
in the middle.
It is the Fool. The Fool is the first card in the major arcana of the tarot, but what I'm feeling, it's just bringing a smile to my face because of the cheekiness. I feel she was actually a bit of a character and loved to laugh and being that happy person. So that's what I'm feeling, and a not carelessness, but just a happy-go-lucky. See how everything's sort of falling out of the falling out of the bag, and it just seems it's because it's joyfulness. So I think really she is happy in where she is, and because we don't know what the other side's going to be like until we get there either. We can only but guess and know that there's there's the anticipation, I suppose, but it's sometimes the people that go through those near-death experiences that they have been able to come back or be back to tell us what their experience was. And, there's not the fear of death anymore. There is that, whatever term you want to call it, whether it's heaven or whatever, that is that existence on the other side in that spirit realm. So Tracy is the next one who's asking for a card. Oh, she got an interesting one. Did I put it up there? Didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant, just from memory, from what I do remember of tarot card, like the meanings and the rest from it, it's hard to tell from this one what it is. It looks like it's the old type of a radio, like the crystal radio box or an old TV or something like that. Yeah. It is about the knowledge and about what is the wisdom, what can be passed on. So that's what I'm feeling with the card, because that's a form of communication. The Hierophant, from memory, not the Hermit, but the one that had the knowledge, who'd done a lot of study and could actually pass on great gems of interest, gems of wisdom, almost like philosophers and stuff like that. So hopefully that's helpful for you. I think trust what is your own inner knowing and your knowledge to be able to pass it on with confidence. So, where am I getting down to here now? So we've got love of reading. Okay. Would you like to pronounce her name? Keely Shay?
Sorry, I think we're saying it wrong. Interesting name.
Kelisha. It's very interesting name. So lovely. You'd love a baby.
Okay, me and my partner really want a baby, and I get the reference it will happen, honey. So I'm a big believer in, when it comes to getting pregnant, focus on the connection between you and your partner and have fun doing it, rather than focusing on getting pregnant, okay? Because it's about the two of you coming together. When we focus and get very stuck on that, we can create blockages in that area. What did you get, Roz?
I'll just have a look at the sun. It's got fried eggs for eyes.
And the two, the woman and the man. I love it.
And how do you make babies? I'm feeling it's very funny, it's very happy, and it's good energy around that.
Yeah, it feels good, hun.
I have to have a close look. There's fried eggs for the eyes.
I just don't feel like it's too far away, whether it's within the next couple of months.
And have fun in creativity.
I am so into having fun.
You know what I mean, won't we?
Well, Roz, I had a lady. I'm going to tell this story, and this might sort of make sense to the guys before. A few years ago, I had a lady say to me, when am I going to get pregnant? She'd been trying for a couple of years, sort of thing, wasn't happening. I actually said to her, be like children in a playground, go out and have fun. I ran back into her about 8, 9 weeks later, and I looked at her and she was glowing. And I thought, oh, she's pregnant. And I walked up to her at the counter where she was serving. And she goes, guess what? I'm pregnant. And we did what you said. And I'm thinking, what did I say? And my jaw hit the ground. I'm sure it did. She goes, we went out in the playground and we... I'm like, that's not what I meant. I didn't literally mean it apparently works. But please do not take advices, go out in the playground and do it. Make it about you and your partner and have fun.
Oh my goodness. There you go.
Thank God there was no kids around.
There's just all ways and means, isn't there? Oh goodness.
Exactly. So she's got a lovely story to tell about how she got pregnant.
Yeah.
Thank God they're in a little quiet country town.
Yeah, what you can do. Yes. Anyway, we'll leave that. We'll go on to Taylor now. I'm presuming that's how this one's pronounced. Lovely to have you here, Taylor. So, and anything for me? The next card that I've got for you. Well, there you go. We had the sun. Now we've got the moon. And look what she's doing. Isn't it? That's so cute. It's a very yellow moon here. And what have you got? Fear.
I've got the fear. So I don't know what's holding you back at the moment, honey, but don't lean into that fearful energy. I get the reference to just pull back and focus on the bigger picture. Okay.
And I think resting in, allowing that time where you can actually rest fully and have the good sleep. And you just look at that moon that's grinning, really quite a grin over your nighttime sleep there. And I'm pretty sure that sheep down the bottom, yes, it is. See the little curly sheep that's counting the sheep.
Nice.
Just move fully into that relaxed state of sleep when you need to sleep. That's actually, do you know what that is? It's a jar of cold cream. You remember, like in years gone past, that they advise put your cold cream on before you go to bed at night? Oh, my goodness. They're very much an old-fashioned styling artwork in this deck.
And I love the way sleep keeps coming up, because that's something I'm trying to work on at the moment, because with my fibro and stuff, I'm a very restless sleeper lately with the things being flared up. But it's like I just keep getting reminded from spirit, the more we sleep, the more we rest, the more we kind of return home to allow our bodies to heal.
Well, it's the time that we do have the body regenerating itself. That's why they do advise 8 hours sleep. Well, I haven't been doing that.
I'm going to bed earlier. I'm trying to stay in bed later in the morning. But I was awake. Hubby had his alarm set for 5:15. I reckon I was awake at 4 o'clock and laid there listening to him snore.
That's so hard, isn't it? Yeah. Try to get back to sleep like that. Yeah. I mean,
his alarm went off and got up. I think I rolled over and went back to sleep.
I mean, most nights I will have that little journey to the little room at least once, but I can get back to sleep most times from that little trip, which is fine. But, when you set your alarm for 3:30, it's a bit of a different matter. So anyway, and evening to both of us. And Tonya's actually asking, are you feeling better?
Thank you, honey. Getting there slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
nothing that the sunshine's not going to fix. I just need to get some warmth.
Oh, that vitamin D. That's a good thing to get to.
I'm so in need of that at the moment, I think.
Yep. And Emma's saying good evening, and will my wish come true before Christmas?
Okay, yes.
This year, yes.
Okay, yes with that. I think it's going to go very close.
Yeah. I was getting the yes straight up too, so that's wonderful. And Tonya, did we have Tonya already?
No, she said hello just a moment ago.
Right. Yes, you're right there. That's the beauty of having the back end office available for both of us. Oh, that's brain, that thing. You can see where I'm up too, can't you? Yeah.
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 Yeah. So a card from me and a card from, oh, yum.
Is it chocolate?
No, close to it. Syrup. But it's secret syrup. It's the princess. And you've got purify. Wow. I'll purify. If I hold it that way, my fingers going the right way.
I'm trying to get my eyebrows go up and down. That hurts.
Am I going?
I'm trying to watch you all do it at the same time. It's not working.
And you can't see it because of glasses, and if I take them off, I can't see the screen. Oh, I can't.
Oh, that makes my head go.
So, what's your card first?
Okay, so purifying. I'm more in about bringing balance, honey. So bring that beautiful color in, that energy, and allow it to flow. See that bigger picture, because I get the reference to you're very close to what you're working towards. Okay.
And the high priestess really is that higher energy of what is the connection to the spiritual self and the secret syrup that's involved in that. The only person that can know what that's going to feel like, be like, taste like is you, because you need to actually put your own energies into that connection, like creating it, maintaining it, and being it. So that's what I'm feeling around that nice high priestess card.
I've got a laugh. I've got Facebook open on the other page.
Oh, mine's sitting there, but I dare not leave the studio. I'll muck something up.
It's just like I got this person that has all of a sudden, he must have sent me a friend's request or something, and all of a sudden the message that comes with it is, you have a wonderful profile picture. I keep viewing your picture. You're a beautiful lady. Creepy. I think we'll be blocking that one.
Yeah, look, it's interesting, isn't it, how we can pick up some of those names and things normally, because one of the things that I do when you're on live with your Wednesday nights, I am actually sitting there and monitoring in case there's the trolls, because trolls show up. So to get on them pretty quickly, because it's not something you tolerate. Well, I was on one of my morning ones. You don't expect it in the morning. Born Again was one of mine, and I'm sort of thinking it didn't even click that it was one of the trolley types. Well, I'm assuming so now, later, after I was reading the comments. They weren't awful or anything and seemed legit. No. So it's not something I sort of thought, and I thought, oh, who would actually go born with a double NE and however the spelling was and that? I thought, I don't know. You know, you just do wonder sometimes.
Yeah, that's it.
So we do have some of them come up. Now, did I say hello to Sarah?
Hello.
How are you? I hope you're going well now. Sarah's on my morning ones as well a lot of the time. So, Danielle, should you be allowed to sit near each other at the fair? Yeah.
We'll have to be distant a little, honey.
It's actually a table distance.
Yeah,
really, we don't sit next to each other. So.
And it's not like 50 or 60 Ks or whatever we are about.
Yeah, that's right. Any work insights for me after my recent unexpected change? Looking to sell a house and move at current times make it feel impossible. It's what you create for yourself, a lot of it too, don't forget.
Yeah. So see yourself separate your energy from the house, honey. Give gratitude for what it has brought for you and your family, but also give it permission to make new memories for others. So when you detach your energy, I think the house will sell quite quickly.
And it's also, the Ace of Cups is also indicative of a start of a new journey, and especially being the cups, it's that emotional journey as well. But it really is something that's an exciting time because of the fact that it is the letting go of the old and starting on with the new. So I'm feeling that it's not impossible to do what you want to. If you're wanting to move and have the house sell, it will. So yeah,
focus on that bigger picture. Don't allow the monkey mind, the doubt, to come in with it. Feel it going. See the sold sign go up. See yourself signing that paperwork.
Got something that just updated, I think. Hope it.
Oh, I thought it sounded like a ring. Hey, honey.
I'm like, oh, you're not that late.
No.
Honey. Feeling good. Tired, but good. Hope you're feeling better, Leanne. Yes, which Leanne has said that she is.
Getting there.
George, anything you need to hear now? I've just got my hand to the cards. Oh. Okay, now, fancy saying that if you're drawn to it and then say if you're not drawn to it, that's okay too.
You're talking our language, honey.
Here now.
I get the healing card, so I want to say focusing on you at the moment. Allow that flow. Actually, looking at that photo, I'm really drawn to water. So I don't know if you've got water around you, hun, or you need to get down around the water. Put your feet in the water. Okay.
It almost looks like that whirlpool effect of what
It does, doesn't it?
sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the fact that the cups is the water card, like it's holding water, and you're seeing a really big drink there. The lady looks really excited, actually.
Let's have some kombucha.
Yeah. Oh, yes, it could be kombucha. I'd rather the gin and tonic, thanks. But, yeah, kombucha would be good. And you can get some lovely flavoured gins these days. Not that I've tried many.
I must say I'm silly enough without alcohol at the best.
Certainly am tonight. Do you know, yes, that it is. It's the emotional part of what you're getting with that. What card did you have? Like the pairing was actually quite appropriate.
Healing, I think it was.
Yeah, the healing. Yeah. It was interesting seeing that as being a card with the cups, and we had. Was it while we were in our meeting and we had the dogs barking because I was getting a delivery? It was the
wine.
The wine. And we decided, yes, we would actually have one of the bottles of wine tonight for tea because we don't drink wine very often. And I just got it as a splurge, thinking, well, I've got a voucher for the Naked Wines. I'll go in and I'll have a look, see what they've got. And, yeah, I ended up ordering them. And they've arrived. Put the bottle of nice white wine in the fridge, and we totally forgot to drink it. So I'm going to have a nice glass of wine tomorrow night, not tonight with my meal. So, oh, bugger, forgot to have it.
Oh, beautiful. It's weekend, why not?
It is. It's a weekend. Why not?
I might even have a glass tomorrow. I should put one in the fridge, actually, because my daughter's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
I can drink. She's not allowed to get.
Birthdays are a good time too. Now, where did I get up to? Because this thing is not moving for me. Now it has. So, did we do one for Emma yet?
No, we haven't.
Here we get the next card. Uh-oh. Yeah. This is the Housewives deck, remember? There we've got 5 of Wands, and look at all that work ahead for you. I think you're going to be doing some housework.
Come do mine with my floors. I get love is evolving, honey, so allow it to come in.
Yeah. Right. I think really with this, the combination as far as how I'm feeling, that the evolution, the evolve, even with the work, housework seems to be that it's something that keeps recurring. Well, it certainly does. But once you've actually done it, you feel like it's the fresh new space that it is. Consider it like a spring clean. The evolving into it.
And that could be on ourselves, just not housework side of it. So it's that cleansing of ourselves, inner soul type work, the deep stuff.
And think too, as far as, I don't know where that went now. Too bad it's gone. You missed out on it. It was a gem. Gone. And this is, there's Jason. He had the cheeky smile that could light the whole room. I've been feeling him a lot when I'm sad. Did pass away too soon. Yeah, which you'd mentioned. Yeah. Whoops. Hang on. It's gone. It was meant to go. Right. Interesting weekend coming up. Diane was mentioning as her feedback. Yes. She had the one with meeting up with a man, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely.
You have to let us know how it goes, honey.
Yes. And Helen's actually asking, I need to make a decision about my relationship, her relationship. Am I making the right choice?
I get yes.
Yeah. And I'm saying with the 7 is actually a fairly abundant. Oh, I like the selection of drinks there. I think you can celebrate about your decision that you're making. So let it happen, and it's the right move. Yeah. So nice choice there. I like that one. So, yep. And Judy's saying thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
Rashina is here, and she's doing well again too, Leanne, which is good. Needs some guidance with my health. Been to the doc. Will all be okay.
I do feel like it's going to be okay.
And what I'm getting with this one, as I'm looking at, because I can see it a bit clearer looking at it like that than you can there. But I'm actually going to solo that and see if it can show up bigger, because just have a look at this one, Rashina, right? It's right on my face. Have a closer look at the doubting mind. It's almost as if, hang on, which way do I go? It's almost as if she is saying, what? You're doubting that everything's okay? That's what I'm feeling with it. And that you probably, the putting that positive mind to knowing that it's okay. That in itself creates that better healing path if you're feeling off and something doesn't quite feel right. Have that positive aspect, like, what are you doubting? That's the sense I get from that card. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful to shift that perspective to being the positives. Yep. Thank you.
I'm sure I'm not saying it right either.
Kalisha. That sounds about like.
Are we close, honey? Let us know.
Yeah. And Emma saying thank you as well. Now, Sarah's just saying here, love the cards. I wasn't going to ask one, but now I've seen them, I'm fascinated. So here's yours, Sarah. Oh, my goodness.
Has he had too much wine?
Oh, he's had too much of something. I think it's about time to put the man to work. There's the King of Wands. He's got lots of wands there, like as in the sticks with it.
And I got the free will.
Get him to work. He's going to choose to do it. Yeah.
Sounds good.
How cute's that?
Okay.
Yes.
Bring it on.
Oh, they're actually quite fascinating, isn't it? And this is the interesting thing that Shaz and I found in the morning when she comments from, I'm not sure whether it's on a Mac or because she's got a MacBook Pro now. It shows up as the My Time. She can't change it for some reason. So here's Shaz just saying, hi, no avatar, and it shows me as My Time. Yes. Any idea what the cards are saying for her today? So, what have you got?
I get forgiveness, honey. Stop looking back. Let the past go. Move forward.
And here we've got the Ace of Swords, which really is that moving forward, because it's starting to actually put into action that new path that's going to actually have more of the wisdom and intellect behind it to actually, bringing what is the old wisdom and experiences forward and moving through, cutting it like the edge of the sword is, the cutting words.
Yeah.
I know what I'm thinking. It's not coming out. You'll know what I'm saying, won't you, guys? And there she is doing that, dropping in to say hi. Wendy's saying hi there too. Hi, and Danielle.
Hi, Danielle, you're welcome.
With the puppy. And that I definitely know that's a Shaz comment.
I don't think I've ever tried gin and tonic, actually.
You haven't tried gin and tonic?
Really? So. Doesn't ring any bells.
Oh my! It's a different taste. I actually like the quinine taste in the tonic water. That I think in some respects that's why I actually like it. Because of that flavour in the tonic water going with, and the gin's not, the one that I use, which is usually Gordon's. It just has that. It's not an over the top alcohol flavour type of thing. Where if you have a brandy or a Bacardi or something like that, it's alcohol. You can know it's an alcohol. Gin's not, to me. It just has that nice flavour, especially with the tonic water, whatever it is. I think it's quinine in it. That's just nice.
Oh, nice. I might have to try one.
I shouldn't encourage people to be.
It only takes a glass and I'm gone.
These days, Yep. So that's what I'm thinking. If I open a bottle tomorrow, I've got to have a strong will or something. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. But the more you drink, the more bottles it gives you to make your kombucha in.
Well, it does if I saved them. I've got those little plop ones now. Those little flippy ones. Yeah, that go. Yeah, not the screw top. They're fun. Anyway, Jen's just saying, I don't know, a nice guy's giver. So thank you. That's good.
You're welcome, honey.
Well, we do have one. If we don't, why do we do it? Really?
Yeah.
Waiting for the call. You said it will come around the 2nd. Still waiting. Been a month. Sometimes, Rashina, there are things that, as far as what messages we actually get, our interpretation can be off if it's to do with the numbers. There are times where it could have been months rather than, I don't know.
Yeah. Could be the 2nd of a month.
It could be.
Yeah.
There can be a lot of different interpretations.
Yeah.
So it's just, I suppose, if that's something that you're waiting for, then it's going to be probably that lesson maybe in patience, which might be told.
My less favourite word of all, patience.
Well,
Goes with housework.
I had to tell Tony that too the other day. Just learn to be patient. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Rashina saying thank you for our previous reading. So she got 2 tonight, but that's all right. Sarah's going, LOL. Not out loud. No, it's laughing.
That would be to do with the man in the house. I love it.
Yep. And did we remind everyone about the cross-posted pages to make sure they're on the My Time TV? I nearly forgot about that.
You did early, very early in the piece.
Yeah,
but...
did. I usually do it halfway through, and now we're nearly done at the end. Anyway, Kyle's, is that how we pronounce that? Yes, it would be. Kyle's is, are we making the right decision, or will there be too many strings?
I definitely get there's strings there, but what's too many?
Oh, sorry, but that.
All the wands.
It's the wands, but they're toothbrushes and a toilet. So what do you feel when you're looking at that card, Coles? Does it feel like a spring cleaner you loo? Does it feel like no way use the toothbrush in your mouth afterwards? Or what's the, there's lots of, I wouldn't say strings in a toothbrush, but there's lots of fibrous stuff. The toothbrush itself is made out of fibre of some sort. I can't get that straight. Wands. Wands are a creative card. So you're actually starting on something that's new, and it's almost like with this and the toilet, sometimes we really do feel like we would like to get into the toilet, into every nook and cranny and really scrub it clean is what I'm feeling with this. And it just feels like it's that absolute infinitesimal, the cleaning with this one, being toothbrushes, how detailed, how perfect it's going to be it's like a spring clean. So even for the place that we don't like to clean much, but you have to, it's like that fresh start. And I'm feeling that that's what your right decision. Are you making the right decision? It's only you that can tell, but it feels like that's what the card's meaning. It's just, everything clean, and done to perfection. And it is the right decision. Strings, it's cleaned out. They're not going to be a problem because it'll be sorted out. How much is too many? We're only given what we can actually handle with anything.
Yeah.
Really. So
that's it.
And Shaz is mentioning, I love the gin and tonic, very refreshing. It is a very nice flavour. If you can imagine, the kombucha doesn't compare. I'm trying to think what flavour I've had of the kombucha that's sort of similar. I suppose the one that I've only just made and finished was the cloves. It has it's not spicy. It's that gentle, it's subtle.
Yeah.
Very nice anyway. And we've got Aisha. Pretty sure that's how that one's spelt because it's Aisha.
Yeah.
Well, I'm suggesting that's probably how your name is pronounced, Aisha. Hi, ladies. I'd love some guidance, please, and any messages from loved ones in spirit.
I'm actually going to pull a card, honey. Gratitude. All right. So to me, I want to say, look at what you've got in front of you at the moment and give gratitude for that. What's not serving a purpose in your life, also let go of it with that. Okay. So the thoughts.
Would you believe it? This is the Knight of Swords, so it's the younger guy. On a flash, it almost does remind me of Greece. The movie.
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
Does a bit.
In the background and the wonderful motorbike and how oversized ego that man is. Is there someone that used to ride on a motorbike that you know on in the spirit world? Just saying, yay! It actually feels good. Fag hanging out the man. Oh, there's words right at the back, but I can't see what that says. Even for my eyesight, it's a little bit small. I've got just the trick for that. Hang on.
I love it.
Can you read it? Can you see it?
It's blurry.
See above the wheel? Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. Nah, see, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't quite let us.
Oh, let me just hang on. Let me see if I can line that up. See the little.
No,
Is it working?
It's not working.
Oh, bugger. I can't read it that way. I can't. Oh, hang on. New rear suspension. Got it. So if you're into plastic surgery, get yourself a new ass.
And the duck, you reckon?
Sorry, Aisha, that was a little bit rough. No, it felt like a good card to have, and I've got another sword card. Oh, that's rather cute too. The next one. So Kyle's is referring to too many strings. Oh, so it's work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Good. Cool. I like feedback. Oops, hang on. I didn't hit that one properly. So Shoei is saying, hi, lovely ladies. Just want to know when I'll find work and would my studies be completed?
I get yes on the studies. Completed.
And this is the cutting the ties, finishing off the study. It's what I'm feeling too, because swords, as I mentioned before, there's the young person. You do look like a young person, and Page being the younger and starting on the new journey. So it's cutting off one part of finishing what's one part of life, and because swords is the intelligence type card, you're moving forward with that next stage of what is studies as well.
And I get the Paradise card, so to me it's all going to come together, honey, with that. What's going on with your stomach, hon? Because with your energy I kind of get the burning in the stomach, so whether it's allergy to food or you're holding on to stress around the stomach area. Okay, look at the energy there.
Okay. And being in tune with the body, to really be in tune with it, to take notice of that's what I'm feeling too. And we've got Aisha who has said yes, it is. So I'm assuming that means that's how it's pronounced.
Beautiful.
It just might be. Yes. So thanks, lovelies. That's been my deep down feeling. New start spring cleaning coming up. Yes.
Love it.
That was the one that was the toilet with the toothbrushes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I actually quite like this set of cards because you can remember what was on the card. There's the photos.
It's totally different.
Yeah, that's Nadine. Laughing there. Right. And thank you, Aisha. So, yeah. So, just I haven't got any other comments in the stream. Oh, besides a thank you there. Shoei's just mentioned a thank you just then. I'm just looking at this card because I had it in my hand as a finisher off. Oh, yeah. What do you call it? Finisher off, because we are sort of at the end of the. It's perfectly timed, really, because the comments have finished and we're on the 9:30. Except there we go. Look, Nadine's wanting a reading, please. Look, this could be your card because it was the next one in line. So there, Nadine, we've got the Eight of Swords is what I've got. And as you can see, she looks a little tied up and skewered. But I don't think the skewer's going through. She's just tied up like the witch on the, the stick. I don't feel that. Look, it's a bit of that type of an uncertain arena, especially the choices that are there with 8 swords and what's happening around her. I'm just feeling a bit of confusion. But in that, what are you getting as a connection to pair the freedom card with
Yeah.
that 8 of swords?
It's whether you've been feeling a little bit stuck in situations around you at the moment, honey. I get the reference to the freedom is coming. So to me, it is a feeling that there is movement of this energy. Just be patient with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those olives actually look quite nice to eat there. That would go very nice with the gin and tonic. I think it would be lovely.
Oh, love it.
They're olives now. See if I can find them, but unfortunately I don't. I've got the tonic water. I haven't got the gin. Yeah, I've got lots of wine now, though.
Oh, nice.
Yes, Rashina, you'll still get that call. And what is there that you'd like to complete your evening on, Leanne?
Oh, goodness. Thoughts. I think probably more so around, taking note of what it is that you want to do for yourself. I'm laughing at Ross. Put yourself first. Have that clear vision of what it is that you are working towards, what it is that you want. Don't let other people impact your thoughts, your dreams, your visions in that side of it. I think when we focus on us at the moment, we're going to move forward quite quickly by nurturing ourselves and staying true to self. Okay. I don't know where that came from, but I'll take it.
Yes, and I was grinning to myself as far as this with the ouzo.
Oh, okay.
There are certain times in life, and I've got to share this as much as, sometimes there's things that you do in your youth that you'd really rather have not, and especially when it came to trying out different drinks. Because, when you come from a small country town back in the mid-70s, there wasn't much to do besides you'd party on with some of your friends, and drinking being one of those pastimes that's pretty much still an Australian cultural thing from what I can gather from what the kids do these days still. It hasn't changed much. And there's memories at times where ouzo was one of mine, that when you used to get the UDL cans where it was ouzo and Coke and stuff, oh God, I got so pissed on that stuff. I never want to see another ouzo again. So thank you for reminding me of that one.
Love it.
It really is. Several other moments that bring forward what are memories, and we have good ones, we have bad ones.
Yeah.
And in between, look, life is really a great experience, and I wouldn't be without it. Better being here than on the other side yet. I got a lot.
That's it.
So, look, we have actually. Good morning, Sarah. Sorry, but actually, have you got something quickly for her? Otherwise,
I've just put my cards away. I get paperwork around you. Look at the paperwork. So, to me, I get the reference to there's something that needs focus at the moment.
Four of Pentacles, you've got a bit of a choice around how you're getting your money in and how you're going to actually let it go. Because all it is an energy exchange. That's all money is. It's nothing that we need to be hoarding. It's something we need to just be letting it flow. And that's what I'm getting from that. So, and I'd normally say, I don't normally like talking about money much. I like bartering. But hey, it's part of our system. It's part of life.
It is.
And so by good morning, I'd say you're probably over there in the Americas, Canadian, that time zone, or the British, whichever it is. So have a lovely day. You're starting your day. We're ending ours.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to bed. Thank you so much again, Leanne, for being part of this show.
Oh, you're welcome.
I just love sharing the time with you in these our chat sessions. It's fun.
We'd do it every day if we could.
Yeah, I would. I actually would. But I suppose, sometimes when you've got a husband, partner, etc., that they actually want to see us sometimes.
Yeah, there's little issues like that. The kids say you spend more time with a computer, Mum, than you do with us. I'm like,
yeah, I do get that. Reminder.
Reminds me I got a wrapped birthday present too before I go to bed.
Yes, yeah. Thank you, heaps. And thank you, everybody who's joined in as well with the live stream, commenting, asking your questions, and for spreading it around. We are on every Friday night. Well, as much as we have been. It has been
3 or 4 weeks now, I think.
doing Friday nights because I had to do that because of something that changed. Oh, I had
Yeah, it must be 3 or 4 weeks ago. Then I think we had one Friday night we missed.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll continue it because it's good fun. And thank you.
Yeah.
Great way to move into our weekend. So
Yeah.
thank you for that. You have a lovely weekend.
You too.
And thank you. I will. And to everybody out there, until next week, 8:30 on mytimetv.live, where Leanne and I forgot. Hey, you know what I forgot? Hang on, now I've got to hang on. Where is it?
Thank you, Wendy, for your lovely comment.
Yeah. I've got our overlay. So there you go. There's our finish. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, goodness.
Bye for now.
Bye.